Imagine. You wake up tomorrow morning. Nothing around you has changed. You still live in the same house. You still have the same job. The same friends. The same bank account. But something is different. For the first time in your life, your mind is no longer working against you. Instead of saying, "I can't," it whispers, "Let's find a way." Instead of fear, there is curiosity. Instead of excuses, there is action. Now let me ask you something. How different would your life become if the only thing you changed was the way you think? Most people spend their entire lives trying to change their circumstances. They chase better jobs, better relationships, more money, a bigger house, a faster car. But almost nobody stops to change the one thing that creates every result they experience: their mind. Because here's the truth. Every building begins as a blueprint. Every invention begins as an idea. Every business begins as a dream. Every victory begins as a decision. Everything you see in the world was first created in someone's mind. And yet, we spend years learning mathematics, history, science, languages. But almost nobody teaches us how to master our own thoughts. And that's why millions of people become prisoners inside a mind they never learned to control. The invisible prison. There is a prison. It has no walls, no bars, no guards, no locks. Yet millions of people never escape it. Its name is limiting beliefs. It begins in childhood. A teacher tells a little girl, "You're not smart enough." A father tells his son, "People like us never become rich." Someone laughs at your dream. Someone compares you to another child. Someone tells you that success belongs to other people. You hear those words once, then twice, then 100 times. Eventually, their voice becomes your voice. And one day, without realizing it, you begin finishing their sentences. "I'm not talented. I'm too old. I'm unlucky. I'm just average. This is impossible." The prison door closes. Not from the outside, but from within. The elephant story. Let me tell you a story. When elephants are very young, trainers tie one of their legs to a heavy wooden stake. The baby elephant pulls. Again. And again. And again. Day after day. It struggles with everything it has. But it cannot escape. Eventually, it stops trying. Years pass. That tiny elephant becomes one of the strongest animals on earth. Powerful enough to uproot trees. Powerful enough to move tons of weight. Yet the trainer no longer needs a heavy chain. A simple rope, tied to a small wooden stick, is enough. Not because the elephant is weak. Because its mind believes it still cannot escape. Think about that. The rope isn't holding the elephant. Its belief is. Now ask yourself. What rope are you still tied to? Is it failure? Fear? Your past? Other people's opinions? How many opportunities have you walked away from? Not because you couldn't succeed, but because your mind convinced you that you couldn't. The story of David. Let me introduce you to someone. We'll call him David. David wasn't poor because he lacked intelligence. He wasn't unsuccessful because he lacked talent. He simply believed. Life happened to him. Every morning he woke up late. He blamed traffic. He blamed the economy. He blamed his boss. He blamed politicians. He blamed luck. Whenever someone became successful, he said, they were lucky. Whenever someone became wealthy, he said, they had connections. Whenever someone achieved greatness, he said, they're different. Years passed. Nothing changed. Not because David couldn't change, but because his mind had already decided he wouldn't. Then one evening, he met an old gardener. The gardener had worked on the same land for nearly 50 years. David asked him, "What's the secret to growing beautiful trees?" The old man smiled. He didn't answer immediately. Instead, he picked up 2 seeds. One seed he planted carefully. The other he threw onto dry concrete. Then he looked at David. "Which one will become a tree?" David laughed. "The one in the soil." "Why?" "Because that's where it can grow." The old man nodded. Then he said something David never forgot. "Exactly. Success isn't about finding better seeds. It's about preparing better soil. And your mind is the soil." David stood there in silence. Because for the first time, he realized he had spent years blaming the seed, while ignoring the soil. Your mind is a garden. Every thought is a seed. Every belief is water. Every action is sunlight. And every habit is fertilizer. Plant fear, and you'll harvest excuses. Plant gratitude, and you'll harvest peace. Plant discipline, and you'll harvest freedom. Plant courage, and eventually, you'll harvest success. Nature has never broken this rule. Neither has life. The mind grows whatever you repeatedly feed it. Which raises one important question. What have you been feeding your mind? News filled with fear? Social media filled with comparison? People who complain every day? Or ideas that make you stronger? Your future isn't built once. It's built thought by thought, choice by choice, day after day. In the next part, I'm going to reveal something that neuroscientists have discovered about the human brain. Something so powerful that it explains why 2 people can experience the exact same situation, yet one becomes successful, while the other gives up forever. The difference isn't talent. It isn't intelligence. It isn't luck. It's something far more powerful. And once you understand it, you'll never see your own mind the same way again.